if you know a little bit about states and you know a little bit about triggers, it's time to learn a little bit about variables. Variables will take your storyline game to the absolute next level. This is where games are truly possible, and customization to really make your learning feel personalized is possible. Let's check it out in just 5 minutes. I'm Lindsay, and I cover instructional design, e-learning development, and all things online teaching and learning. Okay, so I've already got a couple of slides set up. I have this one and I have this one. The idea is that we are welcoming our user into a new course, for example. So what I'm going to do is go to the Insert menu, Input, and Data Entry. I will draw the box here and I'll put Enter your name. And that's it. You'll see that since I created this input box, a trigger was created, set text entry equal to the typed value. Now, where you can view your variables, text entry is a variable, is this little box with the X in it right there, and you can see text entry is listed as a variable. So when the user types in their name, that's going to be saved as a variable. We'll use it on the next screen. I'll pop over here. I've got the word name as a placeholder, delete. I'll pop over to insert and then reference. And I'll leave text entry selected. It's my only variable so far. Hit OK. And now when the user has entered their name and they come to this slide, their name will automatically display. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to ask the user to choose their favorite color, red, yellow, or blue. First, I'm going to create a new variable for that. Hit the plus. We'll name it color. Actually, we'll name it fave color. It can be text, that's fine. Hit OK. Now that that's created, we can set up our trigger. So this is going to be a button. When the user clicks this button, it's going to change the value of that variable to the color listed. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. We're going to adjust variable. The variable is going to be fave color. When the user clicks rectangle, it's going to change it to red. Okay, so I had to enter that there. Adjust variable fave color to value red when the user clicks rectangle 1. Now what I can actually do is copy that trigger, paste it here, and then paste it here as well. And then I can just adjust that to be yellow, and I can adjust this one to be blue. Now I will set up the next slide as well. I've already set this explosion shape to have a red, yellow, and blue state. I want it to change to the user's favorite color when they enter this slide. So I will set up a trigger. It will change the state of this explosion to red when the timeline starts on this slide, if fave color equals red. Okay, see that change state of explosion? The state's going to change to red when the timeline starts on this slide. So that's when the user enters the slide if their fave color equals red. Now we're going to actually copy, paste 2 more times. We're going to change it to blue if the color variable is blue. And we're going to change it to yellow if their favorite color is yellow. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's preview. All right, I'm going to enter my name. My name is Lindsay. My favorite color is yellow. Okay. Let's hit the next slide here. I should have had a state there to choose selected. We can fix that in a minute. There you go. There is my name and there's yellow color. So a couple items that we can improve there is that we can actually edit the states so that there is a selected state, which is always really nice. I'll set that up really quick. And then the last thing you can do to make sure that your variables are set up correctly for testing is you can actually put in a text box on screen. And this is going to have the variable name text entry in it. And let's go ahead and duplicate that. I'll move this one down here. And this one's actually going to have the fave color in it. Okay, so this will update live as we are trying out this project, so you can see that these are working correctly. And then when you're done with them, you can just move them off the screen. You can just take this and put it off the screen here. So you can only see it in editing mode and the users won't see it. So let's go ahead and preview and see how that works. Oops. Go ahead, let's jump to our slide again. All right, your name is Lindsay. There you go, my name appears on screen. There's yellow, red, blue. You can see I've selected these, so I might need to do a little bit more editing for the states there. But you can see for testing purposes that's ready to go. On the next one, you can see that everything is working properly. What do you think? Are you going to create a game or something else really fancy with this? Let me know in the comments.